Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurumilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Svapadamtikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Ragunadan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Shri Visakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kamta Radha Kamta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaga Krishnaga Sachidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhyam. Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita that we have to control our mind. Without that, it is not possible for us to go to Krishna. So yoga. So there is no way we can become a yogi without controlling our mind. So that's why in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, in the Dhyana Yoga, Krishna is teaching us very clearly about how to control our mind. So there is no need for us to go and research and find out the process to control our mind. There is no need for us to read volumes and volumes of publications and all such things to find out, figure out how to make our mind as our best friend. We have to just study Bhagavad Gita, the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the Dhyana Yoga, Krishna is teaching us very clearly about how to control our mind. We just have to follow, that's it. Even learned persons, they are struggling hard to differentiate between what is action and what is inaction. Kim karma, kim akarma iti kaviyopi atra mohita. Tate karma pravakshyami ajnatva mokshashe ashubhad. So now I shall explain to you what is karma, by knowing which you will be freed from the miseries of material existence. Tate karma pravakshyami ajnatva mokshashe ashubhad. So that's why Krishna is teaching Arjuna about how to perform the actions, how to perform the duty. So Krishna is teaching us about how to control our mind, how to make our mind as our best friend, and how to do all our activities as an offering unto Krishna. Everything Krishna is saying very clearly, and Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even Arjuna himself accepts that Sarvameta Tritam Manye Yanmam Vadasi Kesava Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim Viduddeva Nadanava. So whatever you said, I completely accept that they are facts. So Sarvameta Tritam Manye Yanmam Vadasi Kesava. Oh Keshava, I completely accept whatever you said. No one knows about you. Even the demigods or the demons or anyone, no one knows about you. Nagite Bhagavan Vyaktim, na Danavaram. Whether Devanga, na Danava. So Devas, Danavas, no one knows about you. Only you know about you. Swayam eva atman. Only you know about yourself. So that way, you please tell me about yourself. So that way, this entire Bhagavad Gita, even when Krishna spoke to Arjuna 5,000 years ago in the battlefield, in the middle of the battlefield, at that time also, not everyone, not many, they knew about Bhagavad Gita at all. Of course, at that point of time, there were many songs about the philosophy. Rishibir Bahuda Gitam. There were many Gitam, Bahuda Gitam. Rishibir Bahuda Gitam Chandobir Vividai Pratak Brahma Sutra Padaishchaiva Hetumadvi Vinishchitaigi. So Rishibir Bahuda Gitam. So Brahma Sutra, everything was there. But Bhagavad Gita was not there. 5,000 years ago, when Krishna gave this knowledge to Arjuna, Bhagavad Gita was not there. It was there much before that, and it got lost in the due course of time. Sakale neka mahatto yogo nashtaga parantam. So that Mahata yoga nashag. So that great yoga, this Bhagavad Gita, it was lost. So Krishna gave this knowledge to Arjuna. But for us, now, in this Kali Yuga, which is already 5,000 years into the Kali Yuga, what we have? We have Bhagavad Gita, the song of God. It is there for us. So then, what is the need for us to go and study anything else or follow anyone else other than Krishna? As I mentioned earlier, the job of Guru, the duty of Guru is only simply to show the way to Krishna. That's it. Connect the devotees with Krishna. Because Krishna says that this knowledge, the jnaninas tattva darshanaga, so you just surrender unto them and get this knowledge. That's it. So, once we have this knowledge, we have to listen to Krishna. Only to Krishna. Not to anyone else. That means not to follow any other way. Only one way. There is Krishna's way. There is Bhagavad Gita's way. That's why Krishna is teaching that you throw away everything, all other nonsense, you just throw away. Sarva dharman parityajya. So don't talk about this and that. Just throw them away. That's what Krishna is teaching. Mam ekam saranam vraja. Simply surrender unto me. How can we prove that we are surrendering unto Krishna? So that means only following Krishna's instructions without following what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. If we follow anything else or anyone else, they are all useless without following Krishna's instructions. There is no need for anyone to create their own ideas, their own philosophies. Krishna's philosophy, Krishna's knowledge, me matam. That's what is very important. My matam, me matam. So Krishna's philosophy, Krishna's injunctions, Krishna's religion. So that's what we need to understand. Te me matam nidam nityam anutistanti manavaga shaddhavanto anasuyanto muchyante tepi karmabi. If we just follow what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita, with faith, without envy, then we are going to be liberated from all the reactions. Nothing is going to bind us. So no bondage to this material world, no karma bandha, no janma bandha. We will be completely free if we just follow Krishna's instructions. That's what me matam. So te me matam nityam anutistanti manam. So that way, we need to understand what is the goal. Even the goal of Veda is just to know him. Veda is just survey. Aham eva vedyo. So that way, we are knowing everything about Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Atama bhagunaitena kimnyatena tava arjuna vishtabhyaham idam kritsnam ekam sena sito jagat. Oh Arjuna, what need is there for you to understand all these things? Just with a single fragment of my energy, I pervade this entire universe. That's what Krishna is saying. So that's what we need to know. We need to know that Krishna is the great. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. That's what we need to know. There is no need for us to know about all his opulence because there is no limit. Antate prabhakshyami divyage atma vibhudayaga pradhanyataka kurushreshto nastyanto vistarasyami. So I shall explain to you the most prominent of my opulences because there is no limit, there is no end to my divine opulences. That's what Krishna is saying. So we need to get this Bhagavad Gita and we need to follow Bhagavad Gita. So our life, we should dedicate only getting this knowledge and following Krishna's instructions. That way, we are all in the right place. We are all in the right direction. Like Krishna is showing us the way and Krishna's causeless mercy is showering upon us. So that way, we have to just take this opportunity, greatest opportunity, and just make as much progress as possible in this life itself. That's what is very important. Because life is very short. This human life is very short. And time is going, time is running. Just a week from now, this year is going to finish. So then, just by the blink of the eye, next year also will finish. Time will go. Then decade will go. Decades will go. And we won't be here. We will leave. And when our time comes to leave, our body stops working and we have to leave. So, before that, we need to get this knowledge. We need to understand this Bhagavad Gita. We need to know very well that our only goal is to go to Goloka, to be with Krishna, to enjoy with Krishna. So, that way we should not be having any attachments to anything in this world. That's what Krishna is expecting from us. Krishna wants us to not get attached to anything. That means we should not get affected by anything. That we need to be very, very clear and very careful. So simply with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can enjoy the real enjoyment, the ultimate happiness. Sukham akshayam ashnute. We can enjoy unlimited. Sukhena brahma samsparsam atyantam sukham ashnute. So when we brahma samsparsam means when we taste the Brahman, when we get into the Brahma Bhuta platform, so that samsparsam, Brahma samsparsam, yehi samsparsa ja bhoga dukkha yone evati. So this samsparsa ja bhoga, so this so-called material sense enjoyment, that is the source of misery. But Brahma samsparsam, what happens? Samsparsa ja bhoga dukkha yone evati. Yehi samsparsa ja bhoga dukkha yone evati. Adyam tavantaha kaunteya nateshu ramate buddhaga. So that is the cause of, that is the source of distress, dukkha. But Brahma samsparsam. So what happens? Brahma samsparsa. Then atyantam sukham asnute. It is not dukkha yoneya. There is unlimited happiness we will enjoy. That's what happens with Brahma samsparsa. Whereas this material samsparsa, this material sense enjoyment is going to bring us a lot of distress. Whereas the enjoyment, what we have by elevating ourselves to the Brahma Bhuta platform, by surrendering ourselves unto Krishna and by doing everything for Krishna with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, only connecting with Krishna, nothing else. So we are going to enjoy unlimited. We are going to experience unlimited happiness. So that's what Bhagavad Gita is. So Bhagavad Gita brings us the unlimited happiness we are going to enjoy. So we should not be wasting this great opportunity. So we should make use of this great opportunity to study this Bhagavad Gita and progress ourselves towards Krishna. So when we study Bhagavad Gita like this again and again and understand all the slokas, so then what is going to happen is that we will start loving Krishna, and we will remember Krishna only, and the goal of our life is to only connect with Krishna all the time. So we feel ourselves very restless when we are not remembering Krishna. In this world, material world, people are restless. Their mind is restless. When they are not able to get this material sense objects, when they are not able to enjoy this material sense objects, people get restless. That's why the restless mind. So, but when we remember Krishna, so our mind will really become restless only when we are not remembering Krishna. That should be that way. So we should be able to remember Krishna all the time. We should be able to enjoy with Krishna, not alone ourselves. So that is the secret. We need to understand that the real enjoyment is actually offering everything unto Krishna, and that way we will get that enjoyment. But if we try to enjoy ourselves away from Krishna, so then the end result is only distress, no enjoyment, no happiness. We will be struggling and suffering. So that's why Krishna is saying that Ashraddha Dana Purushaka Dharmasyasya Parantapa. So if a person has no faith, he will not come to me, he will come back to this material world. Agnyascha Ashraddha Danascha Samsayatma Vinashyati Nayam Lokosti Naparo Nasukam Samsayatmanaga. So a person who is doubtful person, who has no faith, who has no knowledge, for him there is no world, not this world, not even in any other world. There is no happiness for him in any world. So he cannot enjoy at all. So there is no enjoyment at all. Only distress, distress, distress. Life after life after life after distress, distress, distress. That's it. Asuram yoni maapannaga. Asuram yoni apanna. Mudaga janmani janmani. Mama prapyaiva kaunteya. Tato yanti adam gatim. So asurim yoni maapannaga. Asurim. So when a person gets more demoniac, so then such kind of fools, life after life after life, they will not come to me at all. They won't be able to come to me at all. So they will go to the most condemned destination. That's what Krishna is saying. Asuri myoni mahapanna mudaga janmani janmi mama prapyaiva kaunteya. That's why Ashraddha Dana Purushaka Dharmasyasya Parantapa Aprapya mam nivartanti. So aprapya, so mam aprapya. So asurim yoni maapannaga mudaga janmani janni mam aprapya eva kaunteya. So that's why Krishna is saying that this aprapya means they won't be able to come to me. But if you go to Krishna, then we will not come to this material world. If we can't go to Krishna, then we'll keep coming back to this material world. So that is the reality of life we need to understand. So mamupete tu punarjanma dukkale masaswadam napnuvanti. So we will not come back, napnuvanti. So we will not come back to this material world. So this dukkale masaswadam, this temporary miserable place. But if you go to Krishna, we will not come back. But if you don't go to Krishna, so mama prapeva. So mama prapeva means mrityu samsara vatmani, will again come back to this material world. Aprapya mam nivartante mrityu samsara vatmani. That's what Krishna is teaching. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are getting this opportunity to study this Bhagavad Gita. And now in the 6th chapter, we finished 7 slokas. And in the 6th sloka, Krishna is teaching us very clearly that we have to control our mind to make it as our best friend. If you don't control our mind will remain our worst enemy. That's what we studied in the 6th chapter, 6th sloka. Bandhuratma manastasya yenatmaivatmanajitaga anatmanastu satrutve vattetatmaiva satruvat. So bandhuratmanastasya. So for one who has controlled this mind, for the self, it is bandhu when we conquer it. Enatmaivatmana jitaka. But if we don't conquer our mind, anatmanastu, then it will become our enemy and it will remain as our enemy. Vattetatmaiva satruvatu. So For one who has conquered the mind is the best friend. So for one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. So how many of us have conquered our mind? We are, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are in the right place. We are now getting this knowledge. This is going to help us to control our mind. There is no doubt about it. So we are very fortunate that way. So that way we are going to make our mind as our best friend. But in this world, there are billions of people, but very hardly, definitely millions of people will be able to control the mind. So 1 in 1,000. When the billions of people, the population, millions of devotees are there. So that means we have to identify all those millions of devotees. So that will help us to serve Krishna and help us to control our mind. Then in the next sloka, what we studied in the 7th sloka, Jitatmanaga prashantasya paramatma samahitaga sitoshna sukha dukkeshu tatha manapamanayo. So when we control our mind, so then we will get peace of mind. So at that point of time, Jitatmanaga prashantasya, when we conquer our mind, when we achieve peace of mind, then we will be able to reach the Paramatma samahitaga. At that point of time, Sitoshana Sukha Dukkeshu Tata Mana Apamanayo. So heat and cold, happiness and distress, honor and dishonor, they all look the same. So that's what Krishna is saying there. Sitoshana Sukha Dukkeshu Tata Mana Apamanayo. For one who has conquered the mind, the super soul is already reached. Paramatma samahitaga. For he has attained tranquility. Prasantasya. To such a man, happiness and distress, heat and cold, honor and dishonor are all the same. So that's what happens. So that means we will get ourselves freed from the dualities when we are able to control our mind. So that is the way to free ourselves from the dualities. That means our mind is controlled. So then in the next sloka, what we are studying, in the 8th sloka, Krishna is continuing. Jnana vijnana triptatma kutasto vijitendriyaga yukta ityuchyate yogi samaloshrashma kanchanaga. So one who is satisfied with the knowledge, this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, this is jnana, this is vijnana. Because in the 7th chapter, 2nd sloka, Krishna is saying that jnanam te aham sa vijnanam idam vakshyami asesataga. So I'm explaining to you both jnana and vijnana fully, completely. Jnanam te aham sa vijnanam idam vakshyami asesataga. So therefore, jnana vijnana triptatma. So when one is satisfied with both jnana and vijnana, theoretical and practical knowledge, and kutasto, so spiritually situated, and vijitendriya, and have conquered the senses. So at that point of time, he is said to be a yogi. He is properly engaged. Yukta ityuchyate yogi. At that point of time, for such yogi, samalostrasma kanchanaga, the pebble stones and gold, everything look the same. Samalostrasma kanchanaga. That's what Krishna is saying. A person is said to be established in self-realization and is called a yogi when he is fully satisfied by the virtue of acquired knowledge and realization. Such a person is situated in transcendence and is self-controlled. He sees everything, whether it be pebbles, stones, or gold, as the same. So that way, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we will be able to follow Krishna's instructions in this Bhagavad Gita and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on Krishna. So when our mind is fully controlled, so then at that point of time, for us, everything will be equal. We won't be disturbed by anything in this material world. No more attachment to anything in this material world. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll do 2 rounds of chanting, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणी। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानांजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा। So wherever our mind wanders, we should just bring it back and focus on the transcendental sound vibration. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Tulsi Vilas.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Venkat Nagarjun Prabhu, Sravana Mataji and Tapati Ghosh Mataji says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare.
There are no questions, Guruji, so far. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Shashi Kopat Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for another wonderful class. And
Yes,
the sessions are really helping us to progress on this path. And your teachings are really guiding us and motivating us to stay connected on this path and also achieve the final goal. And as you rightly mentioned, Guruji, in the beginning, that we do not have to do any kind of research. How to attain Krishna, how to progress on the path is all there, available, readily available to us.
Everything is there. Yes, Mother. Everything
We need
is
to just learn and absorb and try to follow that very diligently. So thank you so much, Guruji, for guiding us every single day. Thank you for all your efforts. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. It's really nice talking to you. Hare Krishna. Srabani Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Srabani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you for the guidance and showing us the way.
Yes, Mataji.
To reach the final, to reach Krishna's world, actually. We can say
exactly. Our world. Our world.
Yes. So, Prabhuji, I have one question. It's how to do, the responsibilities like, we are mothers and all. And so we have to be here in this materialistic world and enjoy. I mean, whatever work I want to do, I just want to always have in my mind. Means I have started doing that. Krishna is there always.
Yes.
But, so how to offer, like the way we're discussing now, that we feel that we are offering. So if we are offering the services to or even the family members or to anyone, so we should feel that we are offering to Krishna in this manner. You wanted to advise?
Yes, Mataji, what is going to happen is that first thing, very important thing, and the topmost thing is that we have to continue studying this Bhagavad Gita every day, what we are doing. This is a very rare opportunity and very great chance for us to understand Bhagavad Gita, correct? So that way, when we study this Bhagavad Gita every day, what is going to happen is that we are going to get the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's very important. So that means we'll be able to completely come out of ignorance. So Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita that to my devotees to show my special mercy, I destroy the darkness of ignorance by the shining lamp of knowledge. Tesam evanukam partam aham ajnanajam tamaha nasayami atma bhavasto jnana deepena basvara. So that way this knowledge is key. We need to get this knowledge, full knowledge, so then everything will become very clear to us. Like the sun lights up everything, Aditya Vajnanam Prakasyati Tatparam. Then you know what is the right thing to do, what is our responsibility, what to do, everything, how we are doing it for Krishna or not. Everything will become very clear once we are in this path, getting this knowledge. So if you don't miss at all. So that's what we should continue. And then, of course, we are chanting together. So I'm still, at some point of time, I'll increase the number of rounds we are chanting. So we can chant more rounds together. And then prasadam, of course, we are preparing prasadam, offering to Krishna every time. So before, you as a mother, you said, so we have to definitely feed the children. So feed them nice Krishna prasadam, very, very healthy, in the mode of goodness, Krishna prasadam. So these are all the things which will keep us in Krishna consciousness. We should continue to do that. So these are all our responsibilities. All other things, once we study Bhagavad Gita, then Krishna is going to guide us. We will be able to get Krishna's guidance. You understand that, Mataji?
Understood. Thank you, Prabhuji, for your guidance.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Ahuti
Krishna,
Mataji,
Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
I just got your message that surrender to God. Surrender
Yeah.
to Lord Krishna and he will take care of everything.
Everything.
We are trying.
Yes.
We are trying. And listening to you right in the morning and doing the
Yes.
japa of Hare Krishna, Hare Rama gives us a lot of peace. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Exactly.
Hare Krishna,
That's
Hare
what. If we
Krishna.
continue this, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Guruji.
if we continue this, we will see the result over a period of time. Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Guruji, for keeping us daily in Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you. That
Krishna's
surrender
mercy.
thing you told, no, that I had a good experience actually. When the COVID came, my daughter, she was in nearly 10th standard and she lost interest because of the online classes. Suddenly I was so all this days she was very nice, and this is a time she has to be serious, and at that time she was not serious. Then I told many times, then also she was not at all taking interest. Then I totally surrendered to Krishna. Then later changes came and she got above 94% she got, and she got a admission and all. Now she is little bit serious. That I think, no, when we totally surrender 100% to Krishna, he will
Krishna
take
will
care.
take it. No doubt. Yes, Mataji. That's it. We have to leave everything to Krishna. We should not be worrying at all. We should just fully depend on Krishna. That happens with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, Mataji. That's why this Bhagavad Gita knowledge makes the difference in our life. Without this knowledge, then we will be easily get cheated by so many fake spiritual like gurus. So we are this only just follow Bhagavad Gita, then we won't be get cheated at all. We will be on the right direction. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
So that it happens, Mother. We will all be able to experience Krishna's mercy, no doubt, and we will be able to go to Goloka also. Hare Krishna, Mother.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. Kamlesh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
No question, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna,
Thank
Mataji. Hare.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. Surrender to Krishna, depend on him, have faith in him. That's the ultimate message. We have to really just throw ourselves at his feet.
Yes,
Thank you, Guruji, for guiding us so much, reminding us on a daily basis. Thank you, Guruji. Hare
thank you,
Krishna,
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Lalita Mataji, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dandavad
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you,
Hare
Guruji. Kumbhanandri.
Hare Krishna, Rambanandi.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Bala Reddy Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hari
Hare.
Bol, Prabhu, Hari Bol.
Hare Bol, Hare Krishna,
Bol.
Hare Krishna.
You have made us enlightened to connect to
Yes,
Krishna with the bhakti and nishtha.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
It is Krishna's mercy, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Venkatana Arjun Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna,
Thank you.
Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Really wonderful class. Really, today's sloka also in continuation. Really
Yes,
wonderful. And they are giving really wonderful feeling when we listen you. And really, I think कोई question बचता नहीं पूछने का. I don't have any question or something doubt.
Yes.
As you said, then a stage comes when you don't feel, just listen.
That's it. We keep on studying this Bhagavad Gita will take us to Goloka, no doubt. That's what we just have to continue this because we are all enjoying every day. At this time, we are all.
That is, I think, I don't know what is spiritual bliss, but I think this is the bliss.
This is the bliss we are enjoying. During that point of time when we are studying this Bhagavad Gita, our mind is fully focused only on Krishna, nothing else.
You forget, you listen intently in the beginning and you think that you will say these things, and at the end you forget all those things. You in the flow of that thing, you just want to get the thirst quenched.
That's it.
That is the beauty of your class. Really wonderful feeling, and thank you, Guruji, for all this.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class today, Guruji.
Yes,
the daily session that we attend keeps us on the right path, even though we tend to go astray, move towards materialistic things, but still the daily sessions, they ensure that we are back on the right path.
Yes, Mataji. It keeps
So
all of us on track. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, so thank you so much for the daily sessions, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you so much. You are motivated to continue it. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Krishna's mercy.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Niyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Palniyappan Prabhu. Palniyappan Prabhu, I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. You are unmuted, but not able to hear you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Palniyappan Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Your voice is now I'm able to hear, but your voice is breaking, Prabhu. Can you disconnect and join once again, Prabhu? Palniyappan Prabhu. Still, I couldn't hear you, Prabhu. Palniyappan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Lalita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class. It was quite interesting.
Yes,
thank you for bringing us in Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji.
yes, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Palniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, Palniyappan Prabhu, I am not able to hear you, Prabhu. Maybe you can disconnect from Zoom and join once again, Prabhu, maybe. Manoranjan Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Prabhu. Sunil Srivas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Dandavat Pranam, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Pranam, Guruji. Dandavat Pranam, Guruji.
Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu. Pranam. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So it looks like Palniyappan Prabhu may be disconnected. I hope you will join again. Manoranjan Sagar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now in the meantime.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Manoranjan Sai.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
So really, I was on the road to have students with cleaning the streets areas. So for work, so unfortunately I disconnected. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Wonderful
Pranam,
class.
Prabhu.
Really, we should not miss whatever the conditions may be. We should connect with Lord Krishna. Very much some social work and really it's a for only for Krishna, and we are doing all these things. Whatever we are not doing anything. That Indriya Sanjama, to control the mind, that is very important. So really, thank you, Guruji. Very important class, and all the devotees are sincerely expressing their devotions. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata Naman, Naman, Naman.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Yes,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Guruji. That day you had the session on Brahma Samhita, and that link is not shared, Guruji, in the group.
Oh, okay, Mataji. That link is not shared in the group. Oh, okay. So you mean,
Yes.
I think one day Brahma Samhita recital, correct, Mataji? Okay.
Yes, that is, Guruji.
Maybe. Okay, Mataji, I will check that one and I will try to find out that day what was shared, and maybe if it was not there, if recording is with me, then I will put it in the our YouTube, Mataji. I will do that and share it, Mataji.
Yeah, no problem.
And we are planning to do that often. Maybe next time Bangalore devotees, when they are going to meet, and we will again do that. So I'm thinking to teach this Brahma Samhita reciting to all the devotees, whoever is interested at that time, so they can follow when I say something like that. At some point of time in future, we can have separate or sessions or something, or during the Bhagavad Gita itself, we can also this Bhagavad Gita recital also, or we can do Mataji. We'll see how it goes. So I will definitely find out. So that way, every day when we do that, then everybody it will become easy for everyone to even recite. Yes, that's what.
Yes, Guruji, that would be wonderful actually. And I wanted to listen to the meeting once again, so I thought let me listen, but the recording was missing, so I thought I'll check with you.
Okay, Mataji, I will find out that recording and what is missing. I will find out. Maybe I don't know whether that recording I recorded separately here. It's in my laptop or not. I will find out this, Mataji.
Yeah, no problem, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. And it was
Hare
really
Krishna,
nice talking to
Mataji.
you after a long time.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Mataji, it's very nice. Krishna's mercy. Everything is going good. We are now able to continue to study and make more progress, Mataji. It's happening. Krishna's mercy.
Krishna's mercy is always there. And your effort is always there. So Krishna will surely help, Guruji.
Exactly, Mataji. Krishna's costless mercy. This is a great opportunity. Our program is a very unique program which is going. So we will continue to this. This will definitely take us to Krishna, Mataji, no doubt.
Yes, Guruji. This is very much needed. So we are sticking to this always and expecting to listen at least once in a day.
At some point, maybe we will also, like what we attempted to do it in Hindi and all, we will aim Mataji, not immediately, but we will figure it out. Krishna will guide us, no doubt. Yes, Mataji.
About what, Guruji? Sorry?
We wanted to do it in Hindi, correct, Mataji? Hindi.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, we'll see, Guruji. Slowly, and I think some of the other plan will work out for that as well.
It will come. Krishna's mercy. I think first we can focus how we can do it in Hindi. If we become experts in that, so then we can easily do it in other language. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, definitely, Guruji.
I'll put some more effort in that regard. Yes, Mataji. I'll put some more effort.
Yeah, sure, Guruji. If you need any help, let me know.
Exactly. Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. We will figure it out. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Palniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Able to hear now?
Now it's very clear, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
We reach Bangalore, correct? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare. No, Today's class also, as usual, interesting and thank you, Guruji. Thank you for all the
Yes.
things. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. So you are in Bangalore now, Prabhu? You are
Yes,
able
I am in
to
Bangalore
reach
now.
as per your plan?
Yesterday, yes. Today
Yesterday,
I will see him and then we will see. Okay.
Yeah. You can check with Ravichandran Prabhu and figure it out. Yes, Prabhu. And Lalita Mataji, that day we discussed, maybe that place also you can find.
Yes.
We find it out. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Today we will see. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, are you able to unmute Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I put it across in my chat box. So
Yeah, I think I saw something. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
My expression, I put it in chat box.
Yeah, Krishna.
If I get busy or some outside call, then it will be active there. In advance, I put it.
Yes. Causeless mercy of Krishna surely make us peaceful and happy. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, Krishna's mercy is there for us, no doubt. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
The only thing is that the mind control, sometimes it is oscillating. That is the issue, Guruji. So sometimes
it takes time, Prabhu. It takes time
control,
because practice and vairagya, detachment, both are, we need to practice detachment. That is the main thing. That's why abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. So abhyasena vairagyena. So these two things are important. That means practicing the detachment. So that comes over it will take a lot of time, but we will be there, no doubt.
Yeah. So the disturbance is you have your own wisdom and the principle, and you have your own attitude to follow through. But what happens sometimes for our family members or something, we normally digress from our own objective. So that mind control, I do not know what to do. Maybe we have to do
That's
drama.
what I was earlier for one question when I was answering Sravani Mataji. Like once we are continuing this, Mother Prabhu, if we continue this, definitely there is a slow and steady progress. On a daily progress, you won't be able to monitor, you won't be able to feel it. But over a period of time, like yearly, like monthly, yearly, slowly, you will be able to see the difference, Prabhu. Because we are always, every day we are connected with Krishna through this Bhagavad Gita. During this time, when we are studying Bhagavad Gita, our mind is fully, at that time, it is fully only on Krishna, correct? There is no doubt when we are studying Bhagavad Gita. We are not, at that time, our mind is not going anywhere else because we are only listening to Bhagavad Gita slokas. So this, and also we are chanting. So these things will help us from over a period of time.
Yeah. But this IT and other communication, worldly communication, it gives a little disturbance. Though you are not taking phone or you want you to be, for 1 hour intact, but the message comes, some other things which is not related to Bhagavad Gita used to come. So the distraction happens.
No, when we keep ourselves occupied more in Krishna's service, so then slowly such distractions will go away, Prabhu. So now I think Palnepan Prabhu is already in Bangalore. I'm sure he's going to contact you, and then Ravichandran Prabhu. We have to find a place for our satsang, all such things. So when you keep engaged in that, it will go away, Prabhu. Krishna's mission.
Yeah, correct, Guruji.
See, one thing, Prabhu, there are so many devotees around us. There are everywhere when we see, but we need to identify them and bring them to our program. That is the main thing, Prabhu. If that keeps us very busy, then you will then let's not worry about anything else, Prabhu.
Yeah, without knowing, Krishna is creating that atmosphere. Situation also he is creating.
Yeah, it's his plan. Krishna is already planning. We don't know, but it is Krishna's plan. So he is using us in his plan. So that's why we are extremely fortunate. So we need to make that happen. And when we are standing only on Bhagavad Gita, then there is no confusion. That is the main thing. There is, in this effort, what we are trying to do, there is no confusion at all.
Yeah. So in his design plan only, we are all connected in one WhatsApp group and we are listening to Bhagavad Gita. It's all planned according to you.
It's all Krishna's plan, Krishna's mission, no doubt.
The only thing is we should obey Nothing else.
So just follow his instructions, nothing else.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We will again study Bhagavad Gita class tomorrow. Hare Krishna.